Today's movie recap is Air, a 2023 sports film. Set in 1984, the year is festive due to the many significant events occurring around the globe. Sonny Vaccaro, a talent scout for the basketball division of the Nike Shoe Company, needs help locating new talent who could enhance the reputation of Nike's shoe products. Converse led basketball shoe sales that year with 54% of the market, followed by Adidas with 29% and Nike with the remaining 17%. Adidas was gaining popularity among American teenagers due to its widespread use by new rappers. In contrast, Converse was already well established as a basketball shoe for their ambassadors, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Nike retained its identity as a jogging shoe, which was not profitable because the youth was no longer interested in running shoes. Rob Strasser conducted a marketing division meeting to determine which NBA novice they would approach to become their new ambassador that year. Michael Jordan was close to signing a contract with Adidas. Nike had prepared a budget of only $250,000, which was intended to contract 3 athletes. Then Sonny went to the office of Phil Knight, the CEO of Nike. He wanted to affirm the budget, but Phil was unhappy to hear that because the previous year, the company's revenue had decreased. One evening at Sonny's home, he was simultaneously viewing 2 shows. The first is a tennis racket advertisement featuring Arthur Ashe. The second is a video of Michael Jordan scoring the game-winning basket for North Carolina. The following day, Sonny energetically presented what he had observed in Rob's office. At that crucial juncture, the ball was not transferred to James Worthy, a veteran player, but to Michael Jordan, an adolescent of 18 years of age. He was not interested in 3 other athletes and would do anything to sign Michael Jordan. Howard White heard Sonny's notion and conveyed his doubts. He considered how to approach Michael Jordan, who had plainly stated that he was an Adidas devotee. Sonny then contacted David Falk, Michael Jordan's agent, and requested a meeting with Michael Jordan. David stated categorically that this would not occur. Michael Jordan informed him that he wanted to avoid meeting with Nike representatives. When queried about the offer disclosure, David disclosed that the current offer from Adidas was approximately USD 200,000. Sonny was bound because he knew that amount of money was excessive for a rookie, but he told Phil he was willing to jeopardize his career for the sake of the contract. Phil wished to meet with Michael Jordan before submitting an official offer, which contradicted David Falk's statement that they only take meeting requests from brands that have submitted an official offer. Then, Sonny met with George Raveling, a basketball coach close to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had reportedly stated that he did not want to join Nike because the shoes were not cool enough. George mentioned that his mother, Dolores Jordan, held the authority over Jordan's agreement. Sonny traveled to North Carolina and observed that Michael Jordan's mother was in command of the residence. At that point, Sonny had not yet met Michael Jordan. Sonny attempted to sway Dolores's opinion by explaining that if Michael Jordan signed a contract with Converse, he would be one of the other great players contracted by the company. In contrast, if he signed with Adidas, the company would be dealing with a significant issue due to the death of Adi Dassler, whereas if he joined Nike, he would be the center of attention. David Falk exploded and cursed due to Sonny's impolite behavior, even though he ultimately relayed a message from Dolores that Michael Jordan was available to meet on Monday evening. Sonny entered the creative room immediately and requested a prototype shoe to demonstrate to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan eventually met with the first potential endorser, Converse, for the first time. He was shown advertisements for Converse featuring Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Julius Erving. Dolores began comprehending that her son's position in the company would be 4th. Back at Nike, Jordan's designer, Peter Moore, had completed the prototypes for his shoes, but some things still needed improvement. The color was too monotone and predominantly white. Peter explained that the design he created was modified to comply with NBA regulations, which state that all shoes worn by players must be predominantly white, and if a player disobeys the rules, he will be fined $5,000 per game. Rob then proposed that they paint the dominant crimson according to the colors of the Chicago Bulls and pay all the penalties that Michael Jordan would incur. Peter then proposed naming the shoes Air, which was intended for a different product, and appending Michael Jordan's name. Dolores realized that Adidas did not appear to have a single decision-maker, similar to what Sonny had described. When Phil inquired about the shoe's name, Sonny mentioned Air Jordan, which Peter had said the night before. Phil hesitated momentarily with that name, but eventually agreed to a meeting the following day. As predicted, Michael Jordan and his parents arrived the following day at the Nike headquarters. Michael Jordan appeared disinterested in responding to Sonny and Rob's attempts at humor, but was intrigued by the prototype sneakers. The first Air Jordans were predominantly red, matching the Chicago Bulls uniform. Sonny and Rob expressed their willingness to pay the sanction. Sonny began an informative speech that moved Michael Jordan and his family. If time had passed, everyone in the room would have been forgotten, but not those with Michael Jordan's name on their Air Jordan shoes. Nike's objective was to make Michael Jordan's name an enduring legend. The argument persuaded Dolores. She then delivered the contract and requested that they wait. The team saw that the meeting convinced the superstar to forget about Adidas. The subsequent few days were tense as Sonny and the others awaited word from Dolores. A few days later, he received an unexpected call from Dolores. She stated that they declined Adidas's offer and decided to contract with Nike instead. Dolores would accept Nike's offer of $250,000, plus a red Mercedes-Benz 380 SL as an incentive, but on the condition that the entire contract between a product and its brand ambassador would be modified. Dolores demanded that Sonny and Nike place Michael Jordan's name on their shoe products, as promised in their advertisement. In addition, she wanted all Air Jordan products to bear her son's name, and for every pair of Air Jordan shoes sold, she wanted her son to receive a portion of the royalties. Sonny was stunned to hear this. This type of contract had never been executed before. She only requested a win-win resolution to treat both parties fairly. Even after Sonny readjusted the offer, Dolores still insisted on the condition that she submitted. Sonny then contacted Dolores and said the company would accept all the requests. As the movie comes to an end, Sonny asks Rob to enter the office room, where he announces that they have succeeded in recruiting a future star for the greatest contract. Thanks to the shoe's sales, what Phil had previously dreamed of earning $3 million in a year finally came true, even exceeding the expectation. Air Jordan had brought an average income of $4 billion per year for Nike, and for Michael Jordan himself, a passive income continued to flow until now. A silhouette of Michael Jordan that Peter took from a photo while doing a layup was added as a logo. Michael Jordan's contract with the Nike company revolutionized the contract model between products and players that has continued to be followed until now. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching and see you next time.